Q2107. The Chart Supplements U.S. will generally have the latest information pertaining to airport elevation, runway facilities, and control tower frequencies. If there are differences, it should be used in preference to the information A. On the sectional chart, B. In the pilot's handbook of aeronautical knowledge, C. In the Aeronautical Information Manual, AIM. The correct answer is A. The Chart Supplements U.S. provides up-to-date information about airport elevation, runway facilities, and control tower frequencies. When there are differences between the information in the Chart Supplements U.S. and other sources, the information in the Chart Supplements U.S. should be used in preference. While sectional charts, the Pilot's Handbook of Aeronautical Knowledge, and the Aeronautical Information Manual, AIM, also contain valuable information, the Chart Supplements U.S. specifically focuses on providing detailed airport-related information. It includes the most current and specific details about airport operations, services, facilities, and frequencies. Therefore, if there are discrepancies or variations in the information related to airport elevation, runway facilities, or control tower frequencies, the information in the Chart Supplements U.S. should be considered as the primary and preferred source for accurate and updated data. 2118. The most comprehensive information on a given airport is provided by A. The Chart Supplements U.S. B. Notices to Air Missions, NOTAMs. C. Sectional charts. The correct answer is A. The Chart Supplements U.S., formerly known as the Airport/Facility Directory, provides the most comprehensive information about a given airport. It contains detailed information about airport facilities, services, operations, communications, and other relevant data. This publication is specifically designed to provide pilots with comprehensive and up-to-date information about airports across the United States. While NOTAMs, Notices to Airmen, and sectional charts also provide important information, they may not cover all the details and comprehensive information available in the Chart Supplements U.S. NOTAMs provide temporary or time-critical information, such as runway closures or navigational aids outages. Sectional charts, on the other hand, provide aeronautical navigation information including airspace boundaries, navigational aids, and terrain features. For a complete and detailed overview of an airport, including its facilities, services, and operations, pilots should refer to the Chart Supplements U.S. This publication provides the most comprehensive and reliable information for flight planning and airport operations. 2119. For a complete listing of information provided in Chart Supplements U.S. and how the information may be decoded, refer to the A. Directory Legend sample located in the front of each Chart Supplements U.S. B. Aeronautical Information Manual, AIM. C. Legend on sectional and VFR terminal area charts. The correct answer is A. To understand the information provided in Chart Supplements U.S. and how it may be decoded, pilots should refer to the Directory Legend sample located in the front of each Chart Supplements U.S. publication. The Directory Legend sample provides a key or legend that explains the various symbols, abbreviations, and codes used in the publication. The Chart Supplements U.S. contains a wealth of information about airports, including airport diagrams, communication frequencies, runway lengths and surfaces, lighting systems, services available, and much more. To interpret and understand this information, pilots should consult the Directory Legend sample, which serves as a guide to decode the information provided in the publication. While the Aeronautical Information Manual, AIM, and sectional and VFR terminal area charts also provide important information for flight planning and navigation, the Directory Legend sample specifically pertains to the Chart Supplements U.S. and is the appropriate reference for decoding the information presented in that publication. 3163. When operating an aircraft at cabin pressure altitudes above 12,500 feet (MSL) up to and including 14,000 feet (MSL), supplemental oxygen shall be used during A. The entire flight time at those altitudes. B. That flight time in excess of 10 minutes at those altitudes. C. That flight time in excess of 30 minutes at those altitudes. The correct answer is C. According to Federal Aviation Regulations, FARS 91.211, when operating an aircraft at cabin pressure altitudes above 12,500 feet MSL up to and including 14,000 feet MSL, supplemental oxygen must be used by the flight crew when the duration of the flight at those altitudes exceeds 30 minutes. This requirement is in place to ensure the safety and well-being of the flight crew members who are operating at high altitudes where the oxygen levels are reduced. It's important for pilots to comply with this regulation to maintain their cognitive functions and mitigate the risks associated with hypoxia, which can occur at higher altitudes. The use of supplemental oxygen helps to ensure that the flight crew remains alert and capable of making critical decisions during extended periods of time at these altitudes. 3164. Unless each occupant is provided with supplemental oxygen, no person may operate a civil aircraft of U.S. registry above a maximum cabin pressure altitude of A. 12,500 feet MSL, B. 14,000 feet MSL, C. 15,000 feet MSL. The correct answer is C. According to Federal Aviation Regulations, FARS 91.211, unless each occupant of a civil aircraft of U.S. registry is provided with supplemental oxygen, no person may operate the aircraft above a maximum cabin pressure altitude of 15,000 feet MSL. This regulation is in place to ensure that occupants of the aircraft are provided with sufficient oxygen when operating at higher altitudes where the oxygen levels are reduced. It's important to comply with this regulation to maintain the safety and well-being of all occupants on board the aircraft. Oxygen is essential for the proper functioning of the human body, and when operating at higher altitudes, where the available oxygen is limited, supplemental oxygen is necessary to prevent hypoxia and ensure the occupant's cognitive functions and overall health.